afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, here of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on Crossing in the Woods. Off within the south, we got Jove fighting here for the Soviet Union for the glory of socialism, and Stalin here with the 10th Mechanized Corps versus in the north, Vindicarex fighting for Germany, Deutschland for the 13th Panzer Division, and we've got Lend-Lease Tactics, Guard Rifle, Shock Rifle versus Vindicarex's Mechanized Assault, Festung Armor, and Elite Troops. Bulletins are for both sides, all infantry. Conscripts with the support company start there for Jove versus, well, more standard start there for Vindicarex with Grenadiers and an MG42. I imagine Jove will be throwing in some Maxims. They have gone popular again as of late. Those nasty little wheelie things with the guns on them. So swiftly moving up towards the centre, also pushing for the west. What is basically also being repeated here by Joe, so there'll be certainly some early clashes. Now he actually shifts towards the east in an aggressive move there. Perhaps he's trying to figure out what his opponent is up to. A bit of early reconnaissance, the Pioneers heading ahead. Wishing they had had time to tell their commanding officer they were not scouts, but pioneers. But either way, there we go. Moving in for the car point just in case. Will completely ruin things for them. If they're going this way, otherwise we're kind of wasting our time. Like that time in Leipzig. Maxim setting up here. Pioneer Strange getting suppressed, more conscripts there for Joe, and there got MD42 versus conscripts. But right here, this is a huge advantage to Joe. His men on heavy cover. The MD42's out in the open. Vindicarex will be forced to pull back the MD42. He's getting a sniper, by the way. There's a Grenadier MQ sniper. MD42 pushed back there. Suffered nothing there really except a few scratches and maybe a headache. So that was a pretty good engagement there for Joe. That pretty much leaves the west open. Plus, of course, the MD42 will be off and some to reinforce. In fact, there's only one German unit on the field. That is Vindicarex. The rest are basically running back to base to reinforce and so on. So meanwhile, Joe taking advantage of this to quickly push ahead for the motherland. Sniper almost done there for Vindicarex. Western fuel point has been gained. He's got the eastern fuel point return, Mr. Vindicarex. But he's soon about to lose the car pump. Got the enforcing up in negative cover. Always a risky spot to place it. I mean, if you can catch the other unit in negative cover, it might work out. But still, it is certainly a high risk move and could easily backfire on Vindicarex there if he's not careful. He's sort of trying desperately to hold the car pump. Otherwise, he's then going to struggle even further with the fuel. There's also the point here. Obviously, right now, the constant sort of slowly trying to push from getting suppressed by the MV42 Pioneers spotting ahead. We've got the sniper moving up there, ready to sort of search out any targets and bleed out. And certainly might in fact be responsive. Perhaps to the Maxims, perhaps not. But certainly a sniper is certainly one of the options of dealing with an MG, though it might not be the fastest option. It is a reasonably safe option. And certainly a more accurate option than the other one, which might be a mortar, sort of for doing it from a distance. Russian infantry falling back. We got more conscript away there for Jove. So he's only going for a single Maxim there to hold the German infantry at bay. We got the MD4 moving up. Maxim in this case not setting up in time here. Could be caught, but it looks like, yeah, never mind. About to say he might just pass beyond the line of sight there, but that clearly did not happen. Got suppressed, pushed off. Conscript seeking cover inside the house, but Sergei put his head out a bit too far. Got shot. I keep telling you, comrades, do not listen to them when they tell you they have candy. They do not, they have bullets. Take up there, well not take up field infirmary there, more specifically an upgrade there for Jove's forces. More Grenadiers there for Vindicarex and another Pioneer squad. Could be planning on taking up, could be planning lots of flamethrowers, mines or whatnot. We got mines going up there, fortifying the western side of the map, good response there. We also got Guard Rifle up for Joe's. That means hit the dirt, that means guardsmen, submachine gun, howitzers, and air support from the Air Force. But Army Aviation, actually. Can't quite remember. But there you go, Maxim flanking in on the Pioneers, suppressing the fascist bastards. Grenadiers moving in there, but at the same time getting flanked themselves by conscripts, have to put into cover. Pioneer squad moving up, no tech up there for Vindicarex. No other forces nearby to immediately support. In fact, he's sort of setting up here to defend the eastern part of the map. And now forced to double back here to defend his cut-off point, which is in fact quite open. So right here, Joe marching right through Vindicarex by accident. He's certainly doing it quite well. There goes Snapdragon back, kind of suppressing the part. Maximum Specialist Grenadiers, Pioneers versus Engineers, and Engineers winning that one easily. There we go, managed to protect the cut-off point. MB42 holding up the conscripts, trying to move in. Grenadiers supporting as well. There we go, there we go. And those conscripts will be pushed back pretty soon. They're already suppressed. They're suffering heavy losses here. At this point, Jove is just wasting manpower and feeding the Grenadiers valuable experience. Another Maxim now on the way for Jove. Not a mortar, perhaps. Instead, another Maxim, another heavy machine gun to control the field and hold back the fascists.
Heavy machine gun team prepared for combat.
So 3 conscripts, 2 Maxims versus 2 Grenadiers, 2 Pioneers, an MD and a sniper, a Scharfschütze. German sniper hang about there. Further fighting here. Overall, Joe trying to keep momentum. He could, of course, consider the mortar for some clear out the MD42. That left the eastern side of the map incredibly open. It would allow Joe to sort of rush up, then again, full sort of Vindicarex sort of focus. But right now, he's basically allowing him to sort of hold the eastern map nicely, and so allowed to focus the rest of the forces on the western side of the map, which should make things a bit easier for Vindicarex. And as, of course, Joe pulls off a really good assault. Attempt here to wire off the central bridge and victory point. Didn't quite work out there. Conscripts rushing ahead. Pioneers caught with the arcats. Snipers are supporting. Grenadiers doing what they can. But they are under severe attack and assault fire. Maxim's conscripts, there you go, rushing the sniper. In fact, Grenadiers push back. Collapse of the western side of the map. Lacking an MD42 there, of course. I mean, he's not going to be that strong a defense in certain extent. He's reliant on the sniper bleeding out the Russian infantry before they get too close, allowing the Grenadiers to finish off the rest. We got Guardsmen now available. They're calling for Jove if he wants them. We have got Tag up there for Vindicarex, but so far no utilization. In fact, we got Jove here tagging up himself, hitting his own tier 2 there with the Tagger Battalion Command. You can thusly hit with some. Actually, go for a half track right about now if he wants to. Once it's up, rush that out, hit Vindicarex, and Vindicarex will have nothing to actually hold. I don't think he's got any telemines down either. So he's going to be very vulnerable to an AA half track right now.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
Further push up here. Perhaps you might also be actually looking into sort of Vindicare's space, trying to look and see if he's got anything there that might sort of indicate sort of a counter to the AA half track. Pioneers bringing it straight into the conscripts. Too low on health, though, not even hit the dirt can save them from that. Alright, here we go, another hit the dirt, meaning they basically can't be suppressed. They won't sort of have the bonus, otherwise in terms of not being murdered bonus there with the heavy cover, but still they'll be pretty tricky to deal with for the MG42. But if he pops incendiary rounds, he should be able to clear out the conscripts there pretty easily. You got the half check out there, a mount on the way there. The meat chopper, the meat grinder, Kraut mower. There you go, like to make a nice company down, but that's already down after the Russians have gone out. Their half track with the A mount soon to come. The M5 LA primarily used as Lend-Lease. Also, fun fact, it actually had, or at least had the potential of having 30 caliber machine guns mounted on the sides, meaning could actually have a lot more machine guns on it, but apparently no one really utilised it a lot. Brits maybe a bit, Soviets maybe a bit, but that's about it, I think, really. Gun is being pushed back by the 50 caliber there. Quad mount.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Further heavy fire there. Grabbing a point there, at least attempting to well under 5. We got a pack 40. We got a mortar on the way as well over Vindicarex. Meanwhile, we just got sort of Joe moving ahead steadily. Note that he's not just sort of pushing the half track too far. He's keeping it supported. Cover, in fact, he's sort of using it to support other units. More specifically units for the minesweepers, which might of course discover any telemines that Vindicarex in theory could have prepared ahead, but so far none of that. In fact, no mines. Wait, there's a single mine here in the far eastern flank, but that's about it. Nothing protecting the cut-off point in the centre. And before sitting up, they send rounds could be a bit of help, but no time for that. Still denying Vindicarex their precious and most vital fuel. Pack 40 setting up. There you go, good hit there from the Pack 40.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Maxim hanging about, mortar firing away. Good push up the east there, grabbing the fuel point and the munitions point there. Pioneer sniper in to sort of try and deal with that. That's not going to work. We also got Samek being prepared there by Jove. Good work. Maximum about trying to dodge here the German Granatenwerfer. What shall Jove get next? He's got a few options there, so he's going to try and push against Vindicarex. Hit the dirt again. MG42 setting up. There you go, hitting the dirt. And thusly cannot be suppressed. And now might have a chance of clearing out the MG42 if he's focused down. But there you go, rough grenades down, doesn't do too much. Sniper setting up, in which case ultimately, with about 3 units focusing down, including some machine guns and a sniper, ultimately they have to fall back. But still, that was a pretty decent attempt there. T-70 on the way, plus a mortars roll for Jove there. Things are heating up there in the light vehicle department. Vindicarex has yet to sort of call anything further out from the light to make a nice complete. It is still just a Pack 40. No scout cars, no nothing. No Panzer Grenadier either. But we can't tag up on the other hand, so he's quickly moving ahead here. Not going to hang about there in the second tier. He's going to sort of step it up a notch and pull in some Panzers, while Jove is still now actually sort of going for the lighter vehicle, so going to sort of push for an advantage there, which is certainly not a bad idea. I mean, if he can do that before Vindicarex can bring out any Panzers, he's could easily win this, or at least ensure that the Panzers will have a very minimal effect once they do arrive. Back forward, they're getting hit on the half track. Need to be careful that Panzer up their Kanone. T-70 rolling up there on the eastern flank, engaging Grenadiers, firing its 45mm gun. Western side, pretty much Soviet. Grenadiers, they're not retreating. Is Vindicarex not aware of this, or is hoping sort of buy time for the Pack 40 to sort of arrive and deal with it? Hard to say there, hard to say. Air half-train repairs again, troops enforcing. No Suprema Corps yet, but he can quickly set up there. Mr. Vindicarex of the 13th Panzer Division. Modify there on the Grenadiers. Almost got the sniper, in fact. And maximum push. Oh, white! That's going to hurt. Going up, engaging the MG42. Oh dear, straight into the Telemine. Definitely paid off there for Vindicarex, but he lost the MG42. Still, any experience there was wiped. He's going to have to quickly recruit it, but certainly means another unit will certainly also a bit out of combat for some time. So, overall, a win there for Vindicarex, but not a complete loss either for Jove, thanks to actually wiping out the MG crew there before going kaboom. Plus, it also buys him more time to bring out Panzers, and also means he's not going to have to fight both an AA half-tank and a T-70 to get some armor, so that should give Vindicarex a bit more breathing space there, since that pretty much sabotaged Jove's sort of light vehicle domination. There you go, maximum recruit by some German infantry. Barely got out of that one. Dieter had the luck with him today. Pack 40 setting up here, half-tank marine trying to flank. Need to be careful. Looks like he realised he might be in a bit of a sad situation and pulls up before it actually comes true. Field gun on the way for Joe. Perhaps since he might be hitting some bigger stuff soon. I mean, he's only seen a Pack 40. We've also got the smoke screen down here, and that is from Vindicarex. It's allowed to secure here. At the same time, we got Joe bombarding. In this case, it actually allows the Russians to get close. That might not quite work out the way it should have. Cheeky Russians making use of German smoke. Such as a crime. Crime for which you will die. Well, eventually see you and can shoot you. There you go, overdrive immediately available, and he pops it as soon as he can. Comes there, taking a bit of fire hit on it, so not looking too good. There you go, MG42 and Maxim joining in there. Lots of mortar fire raining down there, threatening to wipe out both infantry squads. Stu Osvenarville, of course, might be playing here for the Panzer IV, going for the eastern victory point. The east side has pretty much sort of been left open, as Vindicarex is now forming up an assault into the western side of the map. No response there from the A half track, sort of this. There we go, moving in. Of course, right now might be a time then for just sort of further push in through the centre, go for the Coh point, and actually try to get behind here. The flank could do wonders for Jove. And we got Guardsmen actually arriving. DP light machine guns on the way for them. Pioneers getting shredded here for the A half track. 4 kills, slowly closing into Veteran 2. And we got the response here from the Maxim and the snipers here to the Russian incursion in the east, even as they also pushing up the centre and responding to the west here. So certainly both sides now have their attention a bit here and there. It could lead to a few sort of mistakes if they're not careful. Maxim providing support. Malta as well. Veteran tuning for that one. Conscripts hiding out there behind the house. None of the units can really sort of get close without suffering some kind of issue. In fact, we also got submachine guns out here for Jove's infantry, increasing their firepower admirably. And the Pioneers could see what they could see a wipe. There we go. Pioneers annihilated, so he's down to just one Pioneer squad now of Vindicarex. Still no sign of the Panzers, no sign of the Kampfwagens. Conscripts moving in here, lots of submachine guns. Gunners getting swarmed by bullets. The PPH-41s. Pioneers left behind there, almost got the Grenadiers, Sniper doing what they can, Monster Squad moving in next to deal here with the Pioneers, could try and rush the sniper and wipe him out there with the submachine guns. Looks like he's actually, oh, there he goes, sending explosive round! And wipes the unit, that was bloody close there, bloody close. Panzer 4 on the way there for Vindicarex and the 13th Panzer Division. West side victory point has fallen, but still got an MD-42 pretty exposed. We've got the guards moving up there, just within range there for a fragmentation grenade. Quickly, Sergei, throw it! Throw it! Throw what? The grenade, you idiots! Going for the few point there, going to deny him that at least. Good, good, and again further cut-offs there. Mortar fire raining down. Half to there still about. And we got the Maxim setting up Grenadiers to the fire. And he's actually going for a second half track at all the thing. Very rare to actually see a second half track on the way for the Soviets. But clearly Jove here might be playing something like vehicles. In this case though, there's just a slight problem. His opponent's got a tank out and he's only got a field gun to really deal with well, that and the guardsmen. But is he actually feeling he can actually deal with this using just the half track to avoid it? I mean, that's pretty brazen there by Jove. I mean, he could have at least gone for an issues in the 6. I mean, that would have done a lot there versus the Panzer 4. Would have kept it more honest instead. Oh dear. In fact, he's led it straight into his half track. In fact, we've got the other half track. The field gun is. There we go, opening up. Missed though, missed. Now there's a Panzer in the base bringing up there trying to knock it out with a grenade. But that was a bit of a waste of half track there, really. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't ever consider going for 2 half tracks. I just think in the current circumstances it was perhaps not the wisest of Joe's immediate decision there. After calling up the Pioneers, fetching 2 guards moving in, Pack 40 there a bit on his own. We are seeing here that Vindicarex has overextended his forces quite severely, and a good counter push here from Joe could actually do a lot of damage there. He's getting a T-70, but not an SG-76. He seems very reluctant to get anything to sort of further counter the Panzer 4, so he must be feeling pretty confident. He can just do it with what he has at hand. Doesn't need anything further to do. And there we go, half actually striking out of the Pack 40 again. Overextended, lots of infantry units, and a lot of them sort of quick loads left on their own, and the half to connect to rush in and wipe them out, particularly since he's probably so focused on just getting the Panzer 4 out of there. So this is surprisingly working out here for Joe for the time being, though I wouldn't say perfectly. I would still say he's pushing his luck a bit there. T-70 almost done. And we got another T-70, so that's basically 2 light tanks and 2 half tanks now for Jove. A very rare display there from a Soviet player. Mortar caught with the AA half track. Rushing up here, could secure the Pack 40. Right now they shoot it into the Panzer 4, but for some reason Jove is not doing it. I'm guessing he's just tunnel vision on the Panzer 4, overlooking the Pack 40 there, because that would have been just easy. Just grab it, shoot the Panzer 4. Now enjoy a nice glass of vodka or something. Instead, Panzer 4 gets away with slow help, but he's marked the A half track and the T-70. He's wiping out, trying to wipe the units at the same time, trying to get the Panzer 4 there again. Still with help, there we go. Panzer 4 gets a good hit. Conscious moving in there, not going to last long. MG cleared out, there you go, T-70 down. Incredibly reckless play there by Jove. Amazingly so. I mean, that's really some huge cojones there on Joe. I'm just It just didn't quite work out there, and he just grabbed the Pack 40 on the hand. It looked different. Got a third airstrike at the same time going in here by the core point, catching German infantry there. Right now, Vindicarex in a bit of a sore spot. He's got 2 units, Grenadiers, 1 Pioneer, 1 Mortar, and a Panzer IV with a sliver of health and a damaged engine comparatively. Jove has actually suffered some loss, but he's got more troops, more support weapons, and a half-track. He's also managed to see the way of the Pack 40 there, so that doesn't exactly make things easier for Vindicarex. And there you go, veterans with 2 Grenadiers, low on health. There you go, wiped out on retreat by the Sturmovik. Yet Vindicarex is hanging on here. He is refusing to give up, and he's in fact getting a second Panzer IV. He might have just realised Jove has not put too many resources on his light vehicles for action vehicles, so he needs to take up and sort of go for further vehicles, for heavier stuff. So by going for more Panzer IVs, he might have a chance of sort of pulling it through as long as he doesn't do anything silly like, you know, suicide in the interest of anti-tank guns and mines or something like that here. But still, right now the situation is pretty dire. Good hit from the mortar right on the half-track. Overdrive there, 23 kills. Thing's definitely paid itself off. Panzer IV, they're close to Vetchi too, partly having shot down the aircraft there with its pendulum machine gun through sheer luck, since Sturmovik in the war were actually quite heavily armoured for an aircraft. Mechanized armour company going up there, and it's actually time for the Mick analysis, just so caught up in the action here. This brazen assault on Vindicarex's base there with a single half-tank and a T-70. Yeah, kind of forgot about it. Damage-wise, very close to each other. Kills-wise, they're also close to each other. There's a slight advantage here to Vindicarex, but certainly again, we can see that Joe's really been keeping up the pressure in terms of army value. Surprisingly close again. The Panzers here, what's sort of keeping in that terms things still close there for the 2 players in terms of points. So things a bit back and forth. It's never really quite clear who's in sort of really charging in the lead. So right now, Vindicarex's forces have taken Pomni. He's down to 2 Pioneers, 1 Grenadier, an MD-42 and a mortar. He's got 1 Panzer IV, almost 52 with another Panzer IV on the way. So in that sense, he's going to have the armour advantage over Jove. On the other hand, in terms of infantry and support weapons, he's very much behind there. So he's going to have to sort of play his Panzers very carefully, but also since that aggressively can't just sit back there because the rest of the units can't really carry the rest of the match. So he's going to sort of try and force Jove to sort of react to the Panzers. So using some blitzkrieg here and there, I think could also work out quite nice. We've also got festering army here for Vindicarex, opening up for Panzer decision, hold down Pack 43s, command tanks, and railway support. An interesting decision. I mean, most players at this point probably going for elite troops and trying to play for a Tiger Ace, but Vindicarex goes in a rather different direction. I wonder how much of the doctrine will actually utilise, but still, 2 Panzers again, probably utilised. He could probably do a lot of damage there to Jove, who's not quite prepared for it. In particular, the mortar, he could transfer up the tanks, or anti-tank guns, rush them, clear them out, in which case Jove would certainly be at the mercies of Vindicarex's Panzerwaffe. For Joe, taking up good, bring out some armour, perhaps some tank destroyers, mine up as much as the map he can, get out some more troops, largely to keep up the pressure on the fuel points, the victory points, and try to bleed out Vindicarex that way, and certainly prepare for the Panzers that are coming. Again, mines in that regard would be good, but maybe also an HD5 out, maybe some T-34s also to deal with the remaining infantry. Always keep up the pressure there in that sense for Jove. But mines I definitely think are going to be a key part here to doing the best damage to Vindicarex and the 13th Panzer Division. So let's return to the fight here. Guardsman trekking hit there for the fuel point.
We are losing a sector.
There goes 2nd Panzer IV. First one almost fully repaired. MG on the way. Straight for the wreckage of the T-70 light tank. First one ready now to go. And there you go, Guardsman going to come with the PTRSs. The PTRS was one of 2 sort of anti-tank rifles, so it's used. Had a higher rate of fire than the other one, the PTOD, but on the other hand had less power. And couldn't quite penetrate as much armour. Panzer IV tank to the front here, very close to 52. Only order to shoot a vehicle, a bit silly wins, there's only a half-tank left here, and there go charging forwards. Anti-tank grenades, anti-tank guns, none really connecting. Still, the 2 anti-tank guns are going to pose a larger problem there for Vindications. I think 2 volleys, they can take up pretty much any of his Panzers, so he needs to sort of attack them in the correct manner, so that, swiftly rushing them before they can sort of have some time to react. Get close, get past them, knock them out, and either wreck them or steal them for his own use. In the meanwhile, Joe is adding in a T-3476 there, mortifying the Pioneers. Maxim versus MU42. Smoke screen down there from Vindicarex again, allowing to secure the central victory point. Grabbing the point there. Got the half-track fit for the fight again, setting out to kill some crowds. Some fascists. There you go, Panzer rolls through the smoke there. Tries to shoot, but instead takes several hits here from the anti-tank. It's down to half health already. Managed to get out of there before the second volley goes off and knocks it up. Briefly considered a scout car there, but looks like Vindicarex decided against it. Should consider some more infantry though. Panzer Grenadiers maybe. Meanwhile, a half-track consider look around for targets. You can quickly and swiftly end. And there we go, mortar caught. But there you go, Panzer 4 moves in, gains efficiency 2. Doesn't quite knock it down. There you go, T-54 moves in as well. And he's only got the Panzer 4 to really deal with it. The other anti-tank gets, misses, damn close there, damn close, blitzing away, plumps, smoke, taking no chance. He does not want to lose the Vector 2 Panzer 1, losing it, I think, actually condemned it goes to loss right then and there. Partly because, of course, it'd be the huge loss of Vector 2 Panzer 1 that we can't afford it, but also just being because then Jove could really sort of just build up an arm advantage versus Vindicarex, in which case Vindicarex would really be in a lot of trouble. Trying especially versus the conscript, but they quickly overwhelm the pioneers and the submachine guns. The grenades are laying down suppress or murder fire there. T-54 moving in, guardsman there, trying to wipe some retreating units, and looks like they actually succeeded. Another loss there for Vindicarex and the 13th Panzer Division. More pioneers to replace the ones lost. He definitely wants to keep those panzers running again. Those are the primary part of his force now, so keeping them operable is certainly not a bad idea. There we go, more damage to the Panzer force, still of health left.
Our base is under attack.
Grabbing support there, T-54 moving into the base, be careful. Applies to both though, of course with Panzer 4 there, quick repaired, thanks again to having lots of pioneers, the one goes not too good, but still at the same time he's moving into the enemy base, so he never knows what will happen. Of course the Panzer 4 here is now more or less fully functional again, though back to half health, but mentioned T2. Another penetrating hit from the T-34. Clear does not care about some extra armor on that silly tank. Leaves it with only a quarter left there. Not good for Vindicarex. Jove just keeps up the pressure. No mines though, no mines. Getting a half repaired again. He's only got one in uni, and we also got another T-54 on the way. We got the M40 caught with the T-54 who's attempted caught. And the full swift repaired. The other one coming under the very specific services from the Pioneers 3 squads more specifically. And they're going to tank and support the T-54, forcing Vindicarex to pull back his Panzer, but at the same time that the anti-tank guns have been pulled far ahead, and they're under fire from them before he could actually wipe at least one of the crews, and that could be a bit of a mistake there by Jove then. But no, looks like he managed to get away there. Another overdrive there. Panzer 4 slowly closing in on Veteran T3. Jove's second T-54 moving up to support the first one, which does need some repairs. In that sense, Jove could consider getting up some more engineers to help repair his tanks faster, just like Vindicarex, who can very quickly actually get any of his panzers back in the fight. There we go, got the field gun crew. At this point, he might just consider wrecking it to ensure his opponent can't grab it back. But no, we got the Pack 40 there opening up. Veteran T1. There we go, another hit. No target weak point though. That could actually meant the doom right there for the Panzer 4. Joe probably just forgot about it. Third Panzer 4 on the way for Vindicarex. He's really just trying to build up the only advantage so far. Really feeling like he can't get away with building a Panzer advantage. So into 3 Panzer 4s.
We have 300 points remaining.
That might do the trick if he places it correctly. Which definitely tries to hit the flanks here. Force Joe to have to worry about having these anti-tank guns there as well. Which could force them then to either sort of have to split them up, or at least now to just push through one place once you figure out where the anti-tank are. Basically using one Panzer 4's bait slash scouting to sort of spot out the anti-tank guns. Looks like he's going to hit with most of his tanks in the west. After he's sort of really done anything there, which basically means all the anti-tank guns now getting ready to meet them. Not too swiftly done there by Vindicarex. Should have been a bit faster. More guardsmen riding for Jove, more light machine guns to further up with infantry. Of course, also buttoning up the tanks, and also dealing with any infantry that might be supporting them. The broken bodies of many guardsmen and litter the small island there in the stream. Another Panzer IV halfway to 22, got most of their flying back and forth, hoping to silence the other. West side is very open, a quick strike there with the Panzer IV could do a lot of damage, and now we've got a Pak 43 actually going up here for Vindicarex, a schwerer Panzer Abwehrkanone. Not the heaviest anti-tank gun of all though, that was the German Pak 44, which had the exact same gun as the, well, Jagd Tiger. So of course, what will Jove do that? I mean, one option would basically be to get up the howitzers and just begin bombarding the Pak 43. I mean, that could very well knock it out and wreck it so that Vindicarex will not be able to recruit it again, basically showing he's wasted a lot of manpower on it. Anti-tank is split up between two targets, overall not sort of a focused push here. I mean, if you knew where the anti-tanks damn close there, but all I was about to say is lay down a smoke screen. Instead, he's had to go into counter barrels, so just trying to knock out the enemy water that way. But our smoke screen, charge him with the Panzer IV, splits as many as it can, get past the anti-tank guns, wreck them first, hopefully, and then so you deal with the T-34s afterwards. They would be a bit risky since the T-34s are close to them and would make it a bit more difficult. But it would probably be one of the options for the Pak 43 though. It is He's not quite able to cover too much. Oh, he's about to use a Panzer IV. The damage engine right from the anti-tank, and there go main gun destroyed. Oh, does he get out of there? Woo. Damn close there. No response from the T-34s in an attempt to silence, but of course, got the Pak 43 ready, and of course he doesn't know about it. Still, he might of course soon now be more careful. That schwerer Panzer Abwehrkanone about, ready to silence anyone. They get too close. Close 52 there, half-check moving up, left 23, Maxim moving up, flanking in the west. East and side also being lost here to Russian infantry pushing forwards, the ever stoic and heroic guardsmen. Maxim getting annihilated there, mortar, rifle fire, MG fire. Lost there. Jove might have pushed his luck a bit too far there, and so far no further attempts at sort of flanking in this. It's just now trying to brute force his way through the centre here. Panzer IV very close to the 23 there. Pioneers now a bit more scattered, can't sort of repair the Panzers, in particular the one there that is very close to 22 as well. Isn't dying with repairs, but there you go, Vet-23 for the first Panzer IV, a Panzer Ace, one of Germany's finest Panzer he was. T-34 moving in, field gun as well, Pak 40 moving in, be careful there, he's blitzing forwards, Blitz lightning, but the anti-tank guns there, he needs to sort of take a path, I think, through here, through the enemy base, through there, and sort of try to pull all the way up through here. But instead he's now exposed in the rear of the Panzer IV, allowing the T-34 to fight just to knock out the other one. And he's actually... oh, yeah. Right there, I think Jove made... oh, Vindicarex made a mistake. I mean, overall, you know, ensuring you've completely wrecked the enemy's tank is nice, but wasting eventually 3 Panzer IV for that is less nice. I mean, he could have worked better had the other Panzer IVs with it, and he could just push through, and the anti-tanks could easily moved up then. That would have left only anti-tank there to sort of support them as well. Instead, he just rushed it in alone, then hung around. He's just trying to get the devil out of there as fast as possible. It's a bit of a misjudged situation there by Vindicarex, costing him an experienced Panzer crew. Which I suppose could be considered a blessing there for Jove. Sure, he paid a T-34 for it, but that was a Vet-23 Panzer IV. That's a huge win there for Jove. That's a lot less of a threat than him. Getting an issue 5, I don't actually think he's yet to be aware that there's a Pak 43 out there. It hasn't fired yet, I'm not entirely sure if he's actually seen it. So far he's then managed to use, well, Panzer Tactician, Pak 43s and Command Tank. We got the Panzer here. It's not uncommon for the Germans to use sort of older tanks as command tanks. Engineers moving under fire there, suppressed, and we got the Maxim there, trying to deal with the gas from there, veteran, and they're quickly shredding through, plus mortar fire, knocks it up. Bad news there for Vindicarex. Pioneers moving up. Tank goes there as the command tank. D-34, we got the H-35 medium tank out there for Jove and for the motherland. Almost got the Panzer IV, actually stunned there by target punch from the Pack 40. Flank, and there you go, got the command tank, but there you go, we got the Panzer IV blitzing in. Jove got rather confident there, knocked out completely, but just like his opponent paid a heavy toll there to knock out the Panzer. The T-34 there, so it was abandoned. He might just have paid a heavy price there to knock out the command tank. It's down to just one field goal. Now we got the H-35, we've got the T-34, so of course might be a bit more confident. But now he might also soon learn the presence of the Pack 3. Units there taking heavy loss. Almost got the Panzer IV, almost. Sliver of health left. Lots of sliver experience left. Pack 3 still turning. Slow about, there we go. There we go, H-35 takes one hell of a hit there from the 88mm high velocity gun. Panzer IV, they're almost done repairing it. There we go, Veteran 2, H-35 pulling back. Pack 40 turns about, the T-34 needs to get away. Can't get it, I fear. And kaput wrecks the Pack 41 with the same... Pack 40 there with the same hit. By the looks of it. Devastating. Guardsmen flanking in there. Doing what they can there to damage the Panzer IV. But holy moly, that was one hell of a hit there for the mortar crew, leaving the guardsmen absolutely devastated. Crawling around in confusion as they bleed out. Half-tech flanking in there. If he does do it, he should actually sort of use overdrive to get behind it completely. Doing instead, he just moves up there and pulls back, seemingly worried he can't do it fast enough. Of course, now I need to do something to silence the Pack 3. I mean, if you can do that, that would probably be the end here for Vindicarex. One option is basically to go for the howitzer. That probably would be one of the better chances of doing, and I want to basically try and get mortar close enough to silence it that way. If you get to Veteran Fleet, it might just have a range. Gun crew cleared out. And instead we got the Katyusha on the way for Joe. Can work, but I don't know. I think the howitzer is a bit more suited for sort of dealing with more dug-in targets like a Pack 43. Mine spotted, but it wasn't actually a finished mine there for Joe. I think that's one of the few mines he's actually sort of laid down. He hasn't really sort of any of them finished. H-35 good to go again. Katyusha almost done there for Jove and for the 10th Mechanized Corps. Pioneers on the way. Panzer going to be being suppressed. Going to do this one back. More Pioneers for Vindication. Always in swing. He's got 3 Pioneers just to keep his Panzers in a fully functional state. And we do have some Panzermen in this finally, some more infantry. Good. He's actually held down the Panzer IV there, allowing it to have a longer range, cover the area quite nicely. Nice little move there by Vindicator. We also got the other Panzer IV hold down. So it's basically covering the centre again. Jove has been focusing most of his attention. They sort of forgotten about the east here, and the west for that matter. So holding down 2 Panzer IVs is not a bad idea. But there you go, Katyusha rockets. Most not quite hitting the mark. In fact, several landing short. 2 rockets managed to hit the mark. That's about it, really. Panzer IV sitting 4 foot. There's a field gun there. A half-tech mowing into it. We got the mortar exposed as well. Need to pull it back, But instead, he immediately gets swapped there with the Panzer IV. We got the H-35 flanking in there. Against the Panzer IV. Engineers moving up as well, but they have absolutely nothing to do with the Panzer. Guards moving up there, and we pull back here. Do some large S-man field there, laid down by Vindicarex. Nicely done there. Nicely done. They should fire down the hunt, but they're moving straight to the field guns. Line of fire. Engineers going to get much rank up. See, we've got the Panzer IVs covering up at the same time. Guards flanking in there, taking heavy damage from the Panzer IV and the Pioneers. Almost got the field gun, but the Engineers are about to die. Conscript taking punishing losses as well for the Panzer IV. We got another T-34 on the way there for Jove. Half track there, 35 kills. That's really done a lot of damage there for Jove. Really well played there with a half track. Field gun sending up. Almost got the Panzer IV, but there we go. Field gun crew got wiped before we to shoot, and mortar there is annihilating the maximum crew. Pushing up fine in the west here. Panzer IV's boarding. And there you go. Jove surrenders. His will broken. Unable to see a way through this. Overall, I think in part it came down to Jove sort of being a bit too focused on the centre by the late game, but also initially there. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to go for light vehicles, but I think he underestimated the Panzer IV a bit too much then. Overlooked some chance there to knock it out sooner. If he knocked it out fast, I think Jove could easily have won this, but instead he just sort of went for this, made some slightly wrong decision then in an attempt to sort of quickly finish it off, instead of just taking perhaps some slightly safe options again, for example that Pack 40 Session 6, so just finish off that way, in which case he probably could have decimated Vindicarex right then and there and won the match right then and there. And then so the game progressed again. He got two folks in the centre, two folks just breaking through then, so just trying to flank and hit Vindicarex from as many points as possible. A lack of mind, I think, also definitely hurt. I also think he should have gone for a Howitzer instead. They could choose to deal with the Pack 43. But beyond that, really well played by Jove. Some really good moves there, but Vindicarex also played well. He managed to bounce back from that pretty bad position. He managed to punish Jove for his mistakes here and there. Make good use of his Panzer. Again, I think that was rather overreaching here with the Veteran Defleet Panzer IV. Pack 43 definitely had a role in it as well, and overall sort of good use of Pioneers, ensuring his Panzer IVs were never out of the battle for a long amount of time. That can actually be a surprisingly vital factor in an engagement. I mean, the shorter time you can sort of have your Panzer IVs out of the battle, the more damage they can overall do, the more harm they can inflict to their opponent. So well played there by Vindicarex as well, and I hope you enjoyed this match. This was sent in by Ulea Minya, so that is most appreciated. So if you enjoy it, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me, like it as well, share it with anyone you can, well you might want to, and otherwise comment on it, and of course send in your replays. This is Imperial Linking. Cheers, thank you for watching, and hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye.